Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Shane Hubbard and I am one of the many coaches inside the Coaches University, and I wanted to share my story with you today about how I came about to find Lucas and his team and the Coaches University. So I'd say about a year ago, I met Lucas on Instagram. I think there was an ad that went out and I saw the ad and I said, this guy sounds pretty cool. And I noticed that he coached in the online space. He was helping coaches with building an online business. And I was looking for that. I didn't really know much about it at first. I didn't even really know much about online business, but it was something that I'd always dreamed of because I thought, man, that would be so fun to be able to help as many people as possible. So I found Lucas, he found me. I followed his content for about a couple of weeks, and then I really started to pick up on his content after about a month. And instantly, the very first reaction that I kind of had engaging with his content was that he was so value centric. Like, he was giving me advice and things through his message that I hadn't experienced from any other online coach. A lot of other online coaches kind of give you a little bit, but don't feel comfortable giving you everything. Lucas he'll give you the shirt off his back if you really need it. He's all about value. He's all about the person that he's serving and that he's working with. And it was so overwhelming how much value that instantly I thought, I gotta work with this guy. The problem was I didn't have the money to do it right away. And so I made a decision that while I was saving for a house and me and my wife were trying to get out of our current living situation, I was going to save for working with Lucas. And so I spent about 9 months saving for his coaching. And the reason why I made a decision to save for it and make sure it was something that I did is because I had not experienced any other coach with as much care and value for his clients or for the people that he serves as anyone else. I mean, he stood out from everyone else. I mean, his content, his message, his approach, his attitude, I mean, everything was just so geared towards making sure that you got everything you needed. And he wasn't afraid to give you advice for free. I mean, the guy is literally just a caring person who really, really wants to see you succeed at the very most, right? And so that's really the vibe that I got. So I saved up for what I got in the Coaches University, and it made a huge difference on my life from day one. Like, from the moment that I got into the university, it just felt like I was a part of something that was bigger than what I was currently at. And that feeling alone, I would have paid for that feeling alone, because one of the things that I went through when I was trying to build my online business is I figured, I could do this on my own. This won't be that big a deal. It's just, you set up some things here, you set up some things there, you do some Facebook ad and you get some clients, right? It seems very simple, but there's very systematic processes that need to be taken care of in a very specific order, or else you can kind of derail your progress. So while I was saving, I was trying to build my business on my own, and I kept running into roadblocks, and there were things that I wasn't doing that seemed simple enough, but I just would lose track. And then, so anyway, when I got in the university, it was literally like a laid out step-by-step mapped out, and I'm not just saying that, program. Like, you step in and from day one you get a video, and you follow that video to the next video, and then every video explains something. And then after that, you get into all the workbook questions that really help you nail exactly what you're supposed to do. And I won't give away all the exciting stuff that you're going to do in the university, but it is a step-by-step plan that makes everything so much easier. There's no guessing. And if you're confused about something, there's the support group. The Facebook support group, I would have just paid for that, like, by itself, because of how important it is to building your business. Yeah, it's great to have modules. It's great to have all these learning lessons and have all these things that you can, the hard work that takes place in the university, but to have a support system to when you don't feel motivated, when you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, those intricate little, small pieces that come within the university are worth $1 million. Like, being someone who's done it themselves, if I would have had that support and done it myself, which is basically what the Coaches University is, it's a system that shows you how to build your online business, but then the support is it's tremendous. I mean, I can't talk enough about it. It's literally changed my entire business. So anyway, the university has given me the feeling of not only gratitude towards people out there that really want to help, but it's lightened my burden of worrying about what I'm supposed to do next. One of the hardest parts of doing something on your own is not so much that you have to, figure everything out. It's that you don't have anyone to ask for help other than Google. And Google can only help so much, right? It's that personal touch. Lucas doesn't just go, hey, this is what you have to do next. He knows your business. He knows what you're building because he sees it in the university. And, like, for me, I coach men who want to encourage a better life for themselves, who want to lose body fat, who want to have more confidence. And every time he speaks to me in that group, if there's something specific I need help with, he refers to that. So he doesn't just run the program, he knows what you're doing within the program because he pays attention and he actually really cares about making sure that you serve your clients in the best way possible. So anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of an understanding of how the university works. It helps you kind of think differently about this type of coaching program, and really gets you to think differently about Lucas and the Coaches University. So thanks for watching today, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the university when you join.